So look back to you. You was curating your own projects. I heard you talking about that. Yeah. So like you go to different states, different countries. How are you?
Yeah, so I'm about to September 10th. Wait, September 6th to the 16th. 10 days I'm gonna be in the Philippines right before my 37th birthday. You feel me? Going out there to do a media run. You feel me? Yeah, I go to New York, Atlanta, Detroit.
That's right.
You feel me? Pennsylvania,
County Michigan.
You know what I'm saying? I go to them, New Jersey.
Yeah,
I be a lot of different little places.
You be working, man. Like check out his Instagram, man, cause
I'm finna get to Miami more.
Hey, he be working. One thing about you, I noticed you don't sit down. Like, and that's what you got to do. You got to get out here.
I'm gonna say, I say like for a couple months, you feel me? While the kids in school, I've been real attentive to my sons.
Go ahead.
You feel me? My oldest son, you know, we just lost his grandma. So
rest in peace.
Yeah, man, it made me a full. I already was a full-time father, but it's more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And for y'all
shout out to all the full-time fathers,
it's
man.
Something that people, you know, they don't give. You know what I'm saying?
We don't give them the props for it.
What? Not even that. I'm gonna just say some people don't bring this to light to people, but you feel me? My son, he has low spectrum autism. One of my sons, you feel me? My little son, Jalon, he's about to be 16 this month on the 22nd. So, you know, that makes a parent have to
you got to extra.
You know, I got to be extra attentive to them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Well, I salute you, brother, for speaking up on it and also being there for your kids because, you know, we got a lot of absent dads out here, man. I myself, I have a 15-year-old daughter, and she just also lost her grandparent. Actually, it was New Year Day of this year. We're all at the house and, you know, watching the Michigan game because, like I told you, boy, they're from Michigan. Yeah. And as soon as the game ended, we on our way to the car and boom, he died. Wow. And it was traumatic for my daughter. And you know what I'm saying? I had to console her and tell her, you know, this is just life. But, you know, shout out to you for being there for your kids, man. Yeah. Rest in peace to Gramps.
My condolences, man.
No, that's all good. So, let's get a couple questions in with you, my man.
What's up? What up,
from the intro, just for the people, if my music was a little too loud and they didn't hear you, you said you're originally from Michigan.
Yeah, I'm from Michigan, man. I'm originally out of Ypsilanti, you know what I'm saying, which ain't far from Detroit, you feel me? So a lot of times, you know, we get associated with the city, but, you know, I'm out of Ypsi, and I did a lot of time, man. So I did a lot of time even away from home. So even when you from somewhere, if you've been incarcerated, right, you've been on other plantations, you feel me? You ain't been 100%. At home. So while I was my mama's baby, you know, I was raised in the house at home. But then once a nigga jump into the streets, you in the streets now. And then once the man get you, once the system get you, once the judicial system get you and the prison system get you, you gone. Yeah. They ship you off away, you know, to them places far away. And so you gotta learn how to adapt on any turf on earth, you feel me?
Right.
So as much as I'm from Ypsilanti as much as I'm from anywhere. That's why I was able to come out here and touch down and have a soft landing spot, you know what I mean, with real ones, you know what I'm saying? I'm able to recognize real people.
And he is an artist from RTE, you feel me? He got his own shit going, you feel me? 423 shit.
Hey, talk that shit. Hey,
Pringle.
Go ahead.
423, nigga, Gutter Boy Entertainment.
Gutter Boy Entertainment.
Inkster, Michigan, don't ever forget.
Gutter Boy Entertainment, in conjunction with Round Trip Entertainment.
Inkster Connection, Detroit.
Come on, I see this. These are the type of interviews that I live for because I love to hear people come on and just promote everything. Yeah. Like, you know, because we can get a little selfish when it comes to this entertainment shit and like people, but like for you to come on here and bring your folks, for them to talk about their shit.
He an artist, but he one of the artists from the from the camp. But this my brother. You feel me? This my guy. I love
exactly.
This nigga. You know what I'm saying? Me and this nigga done been in different states.
Right, getting it.
Yeah. The trust was built. The trust was built through long distance.
Okay. Without saying it.
Right. Yeah. They know what it is.
Nigga, you feel me? Right. Niggas that do that come from you feel me, out of state to come touch the motherland.
Exactly.
Pay their respect.
Pay their respect. But I talk to this man every week.
Right.
Or it's a text thing, or calling me and we talking for hours about just not even nothing.
We supporting each other on social media.
How you doing type shit.
Feel me? Like, what's going on?
Right. And
real life shit.
Like I always tell my guys, we can't do it on our own. Like we need a team behind us. So like for you to be bigging up your team, man, that's a great thing, man. Because
Cuz gave me a platform on 6-0.
Right.
You gotta understand, I ain't from that nigga neighborhood. I ain't from it. What it is it's two motherfucking acknowledging each other's spirit, the passion in the motherfucker stand on what he stand on, and then getting a stamp from the background. When you got niggas behind you and niggas around you that vouch, and then you see a motherfucker in a real world situation react and do what he's supposed to do. That's all you need, and then you gotta do that every day. Ain't no stopping. Ain't no days off on this shit. Can't stop, nigga.
And this is gonna sound crazy, and it's cliche as fuck, but the term real, recognized real, is something
underrated.
that I really, really, really know is really true, because like I consider myself a real one. So like, whenever a real one is in the presence of non-real ones,
they say shit and do shit. They trip the wire.
Immediately.
Come on, you said something that just put you in the out, that put you over here, and then real ones say certain words, it's key words.
And then 2 minutes later, you like, that bond is there. It's like, nigga, like, I just met you. And I can already tell, like, nigga, I told you, man, my door is open for you.
I wouldn't even bring a nigga to your establishment that ain't gonna, you ain't gonna have that energy, because I've been knowing you for over 15 years.
3,000 miles away, real niggas all over the earth, man.
It's been over 15 years I've been knowing this nigga. I was a jit.
This nigga was a little one. A little one. Like, he been around. Like, he really one of them ones.
He have all them tattoos on his
head. Right, Hey, he really one of them ones. Like, honestly, I've been seeing him since he was tiny. But like, I already knew, like, I know you gonna bring some realness to the spot, to the compound. The why not compound?
Why the fuck not?
Right. So so go ahead. So you just did a long bid. You was like, can we get a little bit into? You said you was wrongly.
Yeah, man. So you know, like y'all said, it go back on 6, so it go right back to y'all saying it be your own family, right? It be your own family, man. It ain't no pride. Don't give me no motherfucking pride to say family betrayed me. And then that shit a double-edged sword, because sometimes people come to your rescue for that, and then sometimes people look at you like something might be wrong with you. Right. Like, why the hell your family do you like that? But sometimes your family ain't nothing. In this case, it was my father. You feel me? My father was in a jam where he was going to do mandatory 6 years in prison, and was on his situation was closing in. One day seen a crime on TV on the news and associated me with the crime by implicating me in the crime. By saying that I'm one of the guys that's half masked. You feel, they had a half mask on their face. So he go call police and get them all kind of, connect all kind of dots for them. But he, he was estranged from me, but he felt like that was me. That ain't the real. What it was he was trying to save himself Hail Mary, on some Hail Mary shit, and worked, and because he knew the politics of the law enforcement and the nigga ex-military, so he knew the politics of the courthouse and the police structure, right? So he went up in that bitch like, I'm finna give y'all something. Right. I got something for y'all. Let me spare me. I'm a productive member of the society that made this mistake when I feloniously assaulted this woman with a fake ass gun, which is what he did. Which what it was, and then he pulled the same fake gun on the police.
He a real sucker.
Yeah, he a sucker. So then, and then he never. But this the thing, was fuck people up is he never was known as one, because people could associate. But he did all this dirt underhanded. You would have never known, because he had 2 lives. You feel me? 3 or 4 lives, might as well. Damn. But the thing is, the nigga was able to work with the prosecutors for them to act like he was just a star informant, star witness, an expert witness on me because he my dad. That gave him extraordinary credibility. My mama, my stepdad, my stepbrother testified for me, said it wasn't me for all the reasons. I went to a jury. I didn't go to a jury, excuse me. Had what we call a bench trial, where the judge oversee the facts and find the facts at the end, not a jury. You get a judge the power. For some odd reason, I let my lawyer convince me to get a judge the power. You feel me? And the judge chose to give that victim closure than that day. He didn't give the victim, he didn't give us justice. He didn't give the world justice. He gave that victim a closure, even though that victim never did identify me. They tried to get that victim to identify me, and the victim said, listen, man, I can't say that's him. I don't know. He even said that these guys were shorter than him, and he's 6 foot or 5'11". I'm 6'1". It wasn't even no discrepancy, but none of that shit came out in court until after the fact. So I did them 15 years, you feel me, standing on neighborhoods, and you got to understand, where I'm from, a lot of niggas is lost ones, you feel me?
Big facts.
I know, it's big fact, and they'll tell you, you can call the prison right now.
You feel me? So
you can call the prison right now.
We watch a lot of different, Netflix originals or documentary series and shit like that. I know people, you feel me, for the consumer or the people watching, I know y'all familiar with the Central Park 5. Same type of, you feel me, type of entity.
It's just a Central Park 1.
Central Park 1 type.
It's just me,
you
feel me?
And there's been so many like accounts of these situations, not just me reading upon it, but like, I've had cousins who've done 17, 24, 18, and at least half of them were in prison for some shit that they didn't even do.
Man.
And the sad thing about it is they don't even give a fuck, the judges. Like, their main thing is to get you off the streets.
They call it the justice system, right? But we call it the digestive system, because 100%. They don't do nothing but digest you. They don't do, and then they hate for you to have to come back with appeals. The judges have a thing where they believe in this thing called finality. When you had your day in court, That was it. When you trying to keep coming back with the but look this, but look that, but look this, they don't want to hear it because they looking at it like everybody gonna shoot. Guilty ass people shoot they shot and say they innocent, crying on the floor, rolling around. Right. So they can't see an innocent person. They don't want to see an innocent person because it's the system of judgment instead of a system of humanity where we should know people from certain environments are under certain circumstances gonna act out certain ways. How can you be a judge of people not living in all the environments and be so crucial and so critical and be so arbitrary and have stuff in black and white saying somebody got to go for absolutely 25 years when the circumstances was exigent. It was a crazy ass passion. It was a spur of the moment. You can't, and then a lot of people are remorseful. What about the ones that are remorseful? It should be a different test to send people away that long because then they send people away for these crazy numbers, not even life, and then them people coming back to the world. You letting people come back to the world screwed up, messed up.
Yes, they
making
are.
the society even more dangerous. So miss me with the facade of this.
When he said like that,
that shit hit hard, don't it?
Harder.
That shit hard, and it
I know because I was up under the boot. You feel me? And I had to think about everything, and I had to stop blaming everybody else for shit I did to myself. I had to get real with me. Once I did it, the very day I did that was the very day I got to this point. You know what I'm saying? On the way to this point, because if I would have never made that turn in me, I'd have still been one of them niggas in there, banging my head against the wall. You feel me? Blaming everybody else for why they ain't coming to my rescue, but who am I? You gotta ride for yourself, man.
Exactly, and I gotta give it up for that, man. What a great way of explaining.
Straight up, man.
Bro, it's so much going through my head right now while you're speaking. It's like it's a roller coaster of emotions and just like
to be continued, man.
Yeah,
we can touch this issue on a whole nother show, man.
That's what
it's an issue that affect our families.
We got some stuff to talk about after this, 100% for sure. I got some stuff to offer. But one thing you said that reminded me of one of my prior guests. I had a young rapper, a white kid out of Philadelphia come the other day. And we were talking about like numbers. You said numbers. They give you these crazy numbers. Pennsylvania, which you visit a lot, is one of those states where they always give you 120 years plus this. Like, or they'll say, you got life and 75 years.
Or
which to me is they give you
48 years, or they give you 29 years, and then it's like you're gonna get out one day, especially if you're real young. But they give you some numbers that are just real long that make you get out real old.
Right.
And then he's saying it, nigga, in PA.
They always give you life with numbers afterwards.
That's just like a double slap in the face or something.
Right.
Like,
50 years.
Disrespectful.
50 years plus 70.
Well, you know why they do that? He explained it. He said because it's easier to give. He said it's easier to take back the years, but they don't take back the alphabets.
Oh, so they give them a fake
So they
shot.
get them the L.
Oh, shit.
But they give them also 55. So my whole thing was, well, goddamn, like how disrespectful can you be? So basically you saying if I die and I'm reincarnated to a whole nother nigga, I still got 55 years after my death.
They cursing you.
They do that shit.
They cursing you on paper. They cursing you.
They cursing you on paper.
They cursing
and
you
it's a mental thing.
Yep.
It's all
to your family and all your offspring.
Family,
Yep. They like
offspring.
anything related to your name, anything we can associate with you in black and white with a record is gonna be cursed by this sentence.
God damn it.
Because you know who made the system, man. The system wasn't designed for us. It wasn't designed for us. It wasn't designed by us. It was for us. Excuse me. That's what I'm going to say. It wasn't designed by us. It was designed for us.
Syndrome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Willie Lynch is going crazy. Yeah.
It's going to continue to be that way.
Generational curse.
That's why I'm happy for guys like you to come out. So guys that go ahead and do their time and come out with a positive mindset and also did their homework there.
Yeah,
so when they do come out, they can speak eloquently and be on here and tell and talk some sense to these guys who out here still doing dumb shit. Because even the smallest shit you may think is nothing can railroad you. And I'm just glad
for get framed, man. If you live in your life a certain way, man, you can get framed for something you ain't do. It's like,
oh yes,
if you just keep doing collective bad shit, it add up to a big punishment. You feel me? By some shit over your head, you can't even proceed because you ain't balancing life out with some blessings and some good deeds. Sitting down, being humble one days, being bored on certain days, taking care of your grass one day, doing the laundry, washing the dishes one day, take care of your mama one day, take care of your children one day, just chill one day and reflect. But no, everybody want to live every day, burn it down like it's a cigarette, you feel me? And just act like every day supposed to be action-packed. And it's gonna spank you, though.
It is.
It's gonna
It's gonna spank the shit out of you.
It's gonna spank that ass, boy.
And for all you kids out there that probably letting this stuff go over your head, man. I just want to say, like, it's the simple shit that they take away from you that you miss the most. Like you said, something simple like a cheeseburger.
What?
Something simple like that.
Something simple like a key.
Like
a key, man.
A key.
A key.
You hear this?
They don't. You're not allowed to have no motherfucking key. You going to jail. In jail, you going to jail about a damn key. What the fuck is? They gonna come with 30 police, 30 guards.
But it's like
about a damn key.
You
escape.
You start
5 years in the hole.
You cherish everything.
You do.
Nigga, a regular belt.
Right.
You feel me?
Underwear.
Soft tissue.
Come on,
man.
Real
pillow.
toothpaste.
A real pillow.
Real
Cotton.
toothpaste.
Not a vinyl pillow. That bitch made out of some shit on the side of your shit.
Exactly.
That bitch on.
And that's that shit that like make you sit back.
Fresh underwear.
Come on now, fresh.
Cause they got
no tidy whities allowed.
Yeah.
No Batmans.
No.
Tidy whities.
Tidy whities. You about to
what
wear
they got
these
you
bad.
wearing.
You gotta fold the top of your shit.
Bro, niggas is cutting their pajamas and wearing fake boxers in that bitch.
Damn.
Niggas cutting the legs off the pajamas and making them boxers. Dog.
See, it's the shit.
They got state issued pajamas, you hear me?
Right.
Like a nigga want to be in prison wearing a fucking pajama get up.
Come on
They
now.
literally give it to you with your clothes. You get you get 2 pajama get ups. Some shit to make you feel like you at home in a hotel. Get the fuck out. So some guys just cut them and turn them into boxers, man.
Right.
They ain't got nobody sending no money.
And it's the shit like that, like they do psychologically just to fuck with you. Because they don't want you to come out with a straight head. There is no such thing as rehabilitation. They don't want you out and being a positive human. That's why you got guys who commit crimes still. And there's a few guys that's helping change the law. I know a lot of people don't like Charleston White, which half the time I don't. But he's one of the guys that's helping change the law because there was a kid who called life.
Ironically.
At 14. They gave a kid life at 14, and it's like.
You talking about that Boosie shit?
No, not Boosie.
You ain't talking about that shit when he putting Boosie on blast for having a young nigga kill all them people.
Oh, no. I'm talking about some real shit. That Charleston is going to the courts.
Yeah.
I'm talking about some shit where he's trying to help change a law because he's trying to help change the law to where like you can't convict a minor.
No, you can't though. But that's for me that's constitutional. Charleston White don't own the rights to that. He just tapping into it.
No, he's tapping into it, but
he's such a hot button.
He bring it forth
because he a hot button. So good for him, right? But that's still one person, man.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying we need more people.
Hell yeah, we need more people to do that shit. It needs to be light shit on it.
We need real advocates.
We need real advocates.
Man,
yeah.
We don't need no.
But let me rewind this. Let me rewind this. By no means
call my name.
Are we promoting Charleston White?
Yeah.
Not at all. Nigga, when I say not at all, like I open
that nigga just be touching on some shit. You hear me?
Real advocates.
Real advocates.
You feel me? At the end of the day, we need advocates that's not in a social media. You feel me?
Niggas behind the scene.
Preferable.
Come on, man.
Privately.
You ain't gonna say anything.
Preferably private.
A person who's solid ain't gonna say anything and everything.
I mean, some people have to be social.
Careful what you hear you speak. You know that shit can't be repeated.
Yeah, we need a motherfucker that's privately.
Right.
You feel me? Advocating for us. You feel me?
We really
that has
do.
somebody else in the forefront.
You
that's
right.
looking like, you feel me, they the ones, but
You
really
right.
they behind the scenes because we looking at like any type of situation, especially with his. Yeah, a judge did, you feel me, grant that, but the Supreme Court in the higher up courts, they wasn't having that. You feel me? And that's why Cuz is out. That's why it's an appeal, you feel me, system within the judicial system.
Exactly.
But they know that we black and we don't take the time to go and go
Read
to
the
the
books.
law library,
And
go research.
A lot of
and,
niggas ain't
and
got
make
language
these
arts
appeals.
skills. Language arts
You feel me?
reading.
They don't know. We don't have the money for a lawyer to go file those motions.
Exactly.
You feel me? While we get this habeas corpus and all this type of shit we gotta do
yeah.
to get out of jail
Exactly.
because we don't have the resources.
Exactly.
So they know that we don't. But it's niggas like us that know that, nigga, I'm finna go get me a pro bono.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
or-
I'm glad you
or
said
it's
that.
called-
You took the words right. Pro bono.
Yeah, and then if it ain't pro bono,
Or
it's
I'm
called
finna go
pro
learn
C.
this shit.
Pro C is yourself.
Got it.
You self-litigating some shit. That's what I was. I was in pro C. I put my own. I got the motions handbook, and it's a structure in there. You take that structure and you apply whatever your materials are to that structure. My materials was new evidence, man. A recantation, by one of the witnesses, one of the family members, my auntie.
Smart nigga.
Smart niggas.
Oh yeah, that and a motherfucking scientific.
Very intellectual.
Come on
Yeah,
now.
very, very thoughtful.
Very thoughtful.
Passionate.
Come on now.
Hey, look.
Because if you
Hey,
don't do it,
look.
nobody else will.
No, man, I had to get busy. Because I'm looking around me and guys was dying of COVID. I caught COVID twice. Guys, OGs, I was talking to in the kitchen, cool. I mean, we was singing some R&B shit and that bitch doing the dishes. I'm doing the food, he doing the dishes. Oh, head, I met, man. I look up, next thing you know, COVID sweep through there at the last minute. You know, we seen him pack him up, and he went away to the medical sign, the nursing back to health, whatever, to tend to him. And then we seen them come, because you leave certain stuff behind because they know you coming back, you on the hold. So they took some of his stuff, but then they left a lot of his stuff, but they knew he was coming back, I suppose. But then one day, about 9 days later, they came and took all this stuff. Ooh. And it was the rumor going around he did pass. And we didn't find out he officially passed till like a month or two later because the guards don't tell other inmates when somebody really died. They tell you no, they didn't. Because they don't want guys to get stirred up.
They don't want a jail riot. They don't want the, you feel
so
me?
we ain't know for sure he was dead, man, until his family, you know, somehow reached out to somebody that knew him, reached out to his family and confirmed it. So I seen that, and I caught it twice. It hit me two different type of ways, made me get real. That shit made me, and I seen guys getting out and on the news, like, oh, this person got a murder case and got out due to COVID, or this person petitioned the court. I'm like, hold on, ain't no way they doing what? They filing motions. We even had copycat motions of shit the guys that filed and had they shot with. They was passing it around like copies. Yeah. Like, look, a guy put this together and got out in Philadelphia.
Come on now.
A guy put this together and got out in California. Hey, look, like shoot your shot, bro.
Shoot your shot.
It's the cold thing.
Come on now.
Nigga,
had a real
cuz in there on a robbery, the other nigga on there in the hot one.
Hey,
How's that gonna
real,
work?
bro.
Hey, no, that's real.
No, or you gotta translate. It's called being law. You gotta be
transcript.
literate.
Even
No,
if you go-
you gotta be law literate to know how to translate
Right, you gotta be law literate to
the
know how to
situation
translate,
to apply it
but
to your
how can
situation.
How can they?
You can't use it.
They
you
using
gotta
a
use
template.
No, right. There you
Nigga,
go.
What
It's a
you talking
template.
about?
Well,
Nigga?
listen,
a template.
that is crazy because one thing I
How can you
wonder,
do that?
being on the
You
streets
can,
in LA
can't
and watching.
It taught me how to write my shit and draft my shit, man. Because I'm looking at how they did that and how they shot.
Well,
They
no,
shot.
no,
They
no,
got
you
shot
wanna know
down.
what?
Hold on.
No, no.
We was looking at shit that got shot down, gang. I meant to tell you this. This the
Yeah, I wanna
catch.
hear it.
This
Tell
the
it.
catch. We was looking at shit that had got shot down, and we saw the response and why it got shot down. So we shooting shit. Yeah, we like, oh, we finna make sure we don't shoot that shit. A motherfucker said, get me out of here because y'all got me surrounded by people that got COVID and I'm dying. I got a chance to get out, and y'all not giving me my chance to get out because I might die in here. Y'all surrounding me in prison. Let me out on let me out on the tether. They said, damn it if I don't remember what the court response was. But they responded some shit that was like, he didn't have the merit to do that for some odd reason. Because he could, they said we're going to put you on quarantine. We're going to put you in the hole in isolation, which fucked his whole thing up because now you could just be in the hole. So that's what it was. Their response was, your facility has space for segregation, isolation, if you feel this way. If there ain't nobody else filing it, so they're going to put him in there. If you want to raise this issue like this, we got some medicine for you. We're going to hold you still in prison because nobody finna do that. They wasn't finna do the court paperwork to let you out. The court's on lock. Everything was on lock. So guys was shooting their shot. But what I'm telling you is I had a real shot. I had my shit. I was holding on to it for 7 years.
Right.
You feel me? And I was just telling guys who I was close to my situation, and we were just getting a state of like, damn, why niggas who didn't never know what I was in there for. I done tell everybody I was innocent. You can't tell niggas you crying for help and shit. I'm in that bitch acting like I'm a cold-hearted killer. Really.
Yeah.
On neighborhood, nigga, on 60s, nigga, whether nigga right or wrong, nigga.
I mean, I'm a head buster, certified.
Don't play with me.
Right.
Really busting heads in that motherfucker.
Exactly. Really busting hands though.
You feel me? And they trying to tell Cud to calm down because you innocent.
Wow.
Like,
Right.
why are you doing this?
Right.
You finna go, we trying to get you home and you fucking up.
Right.
fucking
But
up.
at
I
the
was
end
in
of the day,
pain.
you got to be a soldier in that bitch.
Gotta be a soldier wherever you
Well,
are.
I wasn't a part of the popular vote. You know what I'm saying? On neighborhood, the Crips in the MDOC ain't got no voice, ain't got no movement, ain't got no connection.
Out there,
nigga. But it's a few. No,
out here.
Don't never let me diss the.
We
Don't never let me diss the ones.
son.
Come on, nigga. Look.
Hey,
Let me explain something. Let me set this stage straight right quick. Because
no,
what it is
Set it straight.
out there where I'm from, a real local nigga that's really connected and really got a spirit and really got a purpose for this shit. He worth 10 niggas. You hear me?
You got
he
it.
worth 10 of them niggas. I put that on everything.
No,
I put that on everything. And it's
feel
like
that.
I put that on everything, and it's like you got to be a boss. It's a lot of homies that can. It's a few homies that was in the system that was untouchable, that they wouldn't even rush up against. absolutely like Pringle. Pringle ain't had no problem in the system. Pringle absolutely was a bridge in that bitch. Shout out T-Dot Pringle 423, nigga, the real one. So, yeah, nigga, that's who I connected with when right before he went to the crib, you feel me? And we had real nigga moments on the yard. I seen him go home and still touch back to the joint and do shit that niggas don't do. You feel me? A real one, salute. You hear? So anyway, and cuz shout out me on tracks and shit. Why? And listen, don't nobody owe nobody shit. No letters, no love, no. It's only if I done did my deed, if I done blessed you and sacrificed for you, and him, I can't do it for everybody. Look at Jesus Christ. When they hung him because he couldn't tell everybody everything. You can't do it for everybody. You gotta do it for yourself. But if I did it for one, I did it for all.
Come on, man.
If I did it for one, if I did it for you, I'd do it for you. I might not did it today. They don't know how to take no. And they don't know what their blessing might be coming next week.
Exactly, man. Is he talking that shit or what?
I ain't talking about nothing, man.
Nah, you are. You talking about a whole lot, man.
Cuz just like you feel me, last week,
man.
the same shit. Last week, nigga, or 2 weeks ago, you feel me? I'm not gonna name no homies,
No.
but they know.
Yeah, they know.
Free them niggas, free all my lokes, but niggas just go. We right here, 5 minutes away from the county jail. It ain't nothing to come right here.
See that,
you know what I'm saying? A homie. Cause like he call in because you know the phone's free, so now niggas get the call. That's a good thing.
They tablets.
You feel me? But I'm talking about the county. The niggas in prison, they want their little shit. They got their tablets. They want here and there. They don't ask for too much. They calling free from here now. They calling free from here now. So the homies call, and this is what he's saying. It's about loyalty and authenticity. You feel me? That's it. You feel me? Being organic and genuine. That's it.
Contribution.
So they calling. And a contribution doesn't have to necessarily be financially gained. You feel me? It's morally supported.
Exactly.
You feel me? You feel me? Emotionally supported. Right, you know what I'm saying? So they tapping in, like, what's up, hood? What's the deal? Hey, I need you to, my girl gonna send you some chili. Well, I need you to go put that down. Easy call. Another homie called me. Like on 6, hey, cuz you got $20? Yeah, I got 20. I got 20. Matter of fact, I'm finna have to go down there anyway.
Right,
you feel me? You feel me? So nigga gonna handle the business for niggas. You feel me? Like,
we don't never leave the prison. We don't never leave the prison on dial tone, man. Guys like us, because the moment that you try to play the prison, play the guys that's in prison and play them off like you better than motherfuckers now, it's gonna grab you by your ankle. You feel me? That bitch gonna do a shoestring tackle on you.
Yeah, it is.
You feel me? You gonna be running down the street.
Right.
Yeah, nigga, you can't play the game.
Right.
You come from that. Acknowledge it. Make sure you remember when count time was if you can, because you know they on the bunk right now. You know your ass was on the bunk.
Come on, man.
Nigga,